I never started the business with any particular amount of money. The only thing I can say I incurred was I don't spend my profits because I don't have any support system from anybody. Why I sold my own working perfectly phone at a very ridiculous amount of money. Imagine someone starting a business that does not have a capital, that does not have any money. That's why you don't allow challenges to withdraw your strength. For my first semester, I wrote 4.8. I had just 1B. If I want to study, you will never see me with my phone. I don't want anybody to call me. See, if you have money, what's the essence of the money you have? I don't study too much. But when I study, the first advice I will give to anybody, don't have political apathy. Please, don't run away from politics. Never doubt yourself. If you don't want to live your life on fraud.
I'm happy to be here and I appreciate for allowing me to interview you. I would love to introduce yourself to people who you are and what you are doing.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Adebayo Abimbola Elijah by name, well known as Beams. By the grace of God, I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Beams Gadget and Automobile, located in Oyekiti, opposite Kiswan School Gate, and also in Futa South Gate. And we have affiliated office in Lagos, Nigeria, in Ikeja. We have in Ibadan, and we have in many more other states of the Southwest Nigeria. Thank you.
Thanks so much for introducing yourself. How do you start up your business? Where do you start from? Everybody start from for somewhere. You can't just start it like this. How does the journey start?
Yeah, when it comes to why I start my business, okay, I started my business back then in secondary school when I was in SS2, SS3, but I guess SS2, I cannot remember. That was during the period of this COVID-19 of the thing.
Okay. That's 2019.
I cannot even remember, I guess so. So during those periods was when I started the business as a secondary school boy that does not just want to be idle. Though my elder brother does the same type of business also. So because he does the type of business, I also just started posting, trying to build myself. So I started then with nothing. Then I put in more energy when I got to Federal University of Ekiti.
That's when you get admission.
Yes, I could recollect before that time I sold maybe just 3 devices before getting into Federal University of Ekiti. So I continued the same business here on campus. I put in more energy than I put in the past. Though in my 100 level first semester, I was not really consistent. My attention was drifted by a lot of things. You know, when you get to a new location, your attention will be drifted by different things. So, well, with time, put in more energy and incurred more speed and more power and more time into the business.
Okay. How much do you use to start the business? Can you still recall?
But when it comes to how much to start the business, actually, like I do say, I never started the business with any particular amount of money. I started the business with nothing. I started as someone that does not have any capital, as someone that does not have a dime.
So
So I never started the business with a particular capital. I started the business with nothing.
nothing, just energy. You want to
Just
do
the
something.
energy. The only thing I can say I incurred was I don't spend my profits. I save my profits. I don't spend them on no account during those periods because I don't have any support system from anybody. All I do is I post when I and during those periods, self, I became more serious in my 100 level second semester slash 200 level days. That's when I became more serious. So during those periods, it's not like I have any particular capital I started the business with. There was nothing I started the business with.
Okay, I realized that you started selling cars. Like the way you pivot, I know that you are still selling like phones and other gadgets. Just join cars to it. Like I was so surprised that like do you think of have you think of it before you start saying, okay, once I get some level, I'm going to upgrade. In this business you have to be upgrading, you have to look into what people are going to buy from you.
Actually, for the past few years, our business is not only on gadgets. Like the name we see on our bank account, Beams Gadget and Automobile, were written at the bank account. Automobile has always been a part of our business. Just that most of our customers, most of the audience we have are more of students. Let me tell you something. Most of the audience we started with are students. And the convenient thing a student can afford at a particular stage is the gadget. And the gadgets sell faster than the automobile. But you know, most of the students now that we started with A lot of them are graduating and they are experiencing real life. And while they're experiencing real life, they need a more comfortable ride to enjoy the life after school. So that's what make us increase the energy we incurred on the automobile part of the business in the past. So automobile has always been a part of our business for years. It's part of what we start with. Even on our registration and everything, it has always been Beams Gadget and
Autos.
Automobile.
Wow, I really love that. I really love that. What I want to ask again is that have you ever run into a date, like a big date? I saw that you were advising this guy that one guy that came to you about advice. Like, have you run into like a date or challenges that feels like that make you to feel like quitting
One thing about this life is we will always pray to God. A challenge above your strength, pray to God it doesn't come your way. I have run into a lot of losses. I've run into a lot of losses. But the most challenging loss, though that kind of loss now cannot be a challenging loss for me now because I've experienced something more than that now. But why it was like a more challenging loss is that was when I was in 200 level or so. I was expecting a package from a driver. The screen of the phone got broken.
from the way?
We don't know if it's from the driver or from the rider or from the way it was being packed. The customer that is meant to get the device rejected it because on the norms, if I'm the one knows I cannot collect a broken screen phone for a full option phone. So I have to sell my personal phone. I sold my personal phone to a vendor just because I don't have the funds to refund the customer or to get him a replacement.
Just for you to bounce back.
Just for me to just let the whole thing go. Then I started using the damaged phone. To me, I used the damaged phone while I sold my own working perfectly phone at a very ridiculous amount of money.
Just for you to settle all
Just for me to settle the loss. That's the most challenging difficulties I can say I've seen in the business. And why it is very challenging is because imagine someone starting a business that does not have a capital, that does not have any money. You just have to fit in yourself into other means. There are other challenges I face in the business, but there's nothing serious like this. Remember when I bought a MacBook in US address for like 4 million naira? By the time it got to Nigeria, it depreciated to around 2.7 million naira. That's an huge loss. But it's not an huge loss another way. Because the loss does not really freak me, like as of that moment. There are a lot of losses, there are a lot of challenges that comes in business. What just matters is you that start it must be ready to finish it. And that's why you don't allow challenges to withdraw your strength and your belief in the business. That's just it.
Okay, thanks so much. The last question I want to ask before we hand it up, like, how do you balance your school as a student and your business? How do you balance it up? Academically, I know you are doing better. How do you balance everything up? But that is
Actually,
very challenging doing business and still going to school.
actually, in life, you just have to. One thing I would tell everyone should always do first is you should always put God first. I will always say it anyway. I'm a product of grace. I remember when I was in 100 level that I wanted to leave my department physics, considering switching to another department. But before man and God today, I never regretted I did not leave that department because I'm proud of my results. My most challenging level, my most stressful level, my most occupied level is my 400 level. And I can say my 400 level is the best level because both my first semester and my second semester, I wrote first class.
That's
For my
amazing.
first semester, I wrote 4.8. I had just one B. For my first semester, I have just one B, one C. That was 4.7 GP. For my second semester, I have just one B. The rest were A's. What matters is you just have to first understand yourself. And what matters in life is time management. Aside business, I do that thing on campus. I'm into school politics that consume of my time.
I know you're a popular person.
But then what just matters is when it's time to study, incur sufficient energy to study. If I want to study, you will never see me with my phone.
Sure, sure. I used to
I
say
could
that
remember
this
during my first semester, I gave my both phones to my boys, both my phone and my iPad. I was only with my Samsung phone just because I don't want anybody to call me. I don't want anybody to distract me. If it's just 2 hours study, let that 2 hours be 2 hours. I could remember the day I went to school in the evening, I off my shirt, I was reading. Just because at times, see, if you have money or if you are doing well in life and you know excel academically, people will mock you.
Sure.
That was the essence of the money you have. So at times, it is good to have a very good academic grade so you can brag. So what I do is I understand myself. and I rapport with people that are of like value of myself, of like mind. For example, I have my study groups. I have people I read from. I have someone that gives me material, my president. He gives me material. There are a lot of times you will text me, please read. You don't know when you sit and people are begging you to make your own life right. Bro, you make your life right. Because when you that owns the life, people are begging you to make your own life right. You have to make it right. So those are the reasons that actually helped me personally. Because I felt I understand myself. I manage my time effectively. I try to differentiate between working hour and study hour. Yes, I don't study too much. But when I study, I give it my all. If I study for 15 hours and you did not give it your all, if I'm studying for an hour, I give that an hour my all. At time before my result comes out, I already have expectation of what I will have. Because I know what I put in. I know what I wrote. Okay, answer 4. If I answer 1, I know that I failed. If I answer 4 correctly, I know at least if anything will happen, I will pass. So academics has always been a very beautiful part of my life that I'm grateful to God for. Same as my political journey and my business. But one thing is, in all we do, let's put God first.
Yes, God is first.
God is just the master planner of an individual life. Our lifestyle is crafted by God. It's just left to us to live it accordingly to the way the Lord plans in life for us. But in all honesty, I can say God is the only solution. Both my business growth, both my academics growth, both my personal life growth has just been God. Because I was useful to God in church in Oye, in Ibadan. I travel for all my camps programs. I don't miss my camp programs. I don't miss my camps program. And I have a business I run. Because I know I have no other means than this God. That's just it, my brother.
Thank you so much. Are you thinking of upgrading your business to another level? Because some people, when they reach some certain level, they be like, you've done a great thing. Are you still thinking of looking up to some levels?
In this life, if you really want to go far, you have to dream high. Dangote is one of the richest in Nigeria,
Africa?
even in Africa. Is he satisfied with where he is?
No.
He's upgrading. On no account will I say I'm okay. I'm not okay. This present lifestyle of mine cannot feed my family when I get to a stage I marry. So I need to upgrade. I need to expand. And as I'm expanding, I also need to expand. Dangote is there. He is not satisfied with wherever he is. How much more me? What do I have? I'm still looking up to God for a better and a wider position than this place. This is just the starting point. This is just like the foundation.
What's your final advice for people watching this as a student, hustler who is trying to enter a business or who wants to become a CEO like you? What's your advice for everyone?
The first advice I will give to anybody on that, most especially the 100 level and the 200 level, is in all you do, don't have political party. Don't have political party. Involve yourself in school politics. And while you involve yourself in school politics, find a business doing. I can say some of the things that help me here in Fuyi. Number one is the grace of God. Number two is the name I built from onset. If I was far from politics, my business might not be known.
Sure, I can see
A lot of people are doing the same business I'm doing. I'm not competing with anybody because they say the sky is enough for everybody to fly. Me, I will fly by the grace of God. If others also want to fly, they will fly. So for those watching this video, I will advise you, if you have the time, please don't run away from politics. Because the politics help you to build your popularity. And never doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. You are the one that can plan your life. If you want to live your life on fraud, it is on you. If you don't want to live your life on fraud, it's on you also. If you want to make it in life, it's on you. And if you don't want to make it in life, it is on you. You'll be the one to draft your life yourself. You'll be the one to plan your life yourself. So to you people, I can't wait to celebrate you all. Because I really want you guys to win. The sky is enough for everyone to fly. Please fly.
Thanks so much for allowing me to interview you. It really means a lot. If you are watching this video right now, I'm very sure that you learn one or two. and you want to patronize this, can check it up on Twitter, Instagram, and everywhere. And on WhatsApp, go drop his WhatsApp number on the screen for you to reach out to you want to buy anything. Thanks so much for watching, and I truly appreciate you for allowing me to interview you.
It's
Thank
my
you,
pleasure.
and like and subscribe for more people to see video and share with a lot of friends for them to learn from his life journey. And thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Love you all.
Love you all.